Hey everybody, my name is Rachel Shelton, and I wanted to share my e-portfolio with you that I created on PebblePad. It was part of a required assignment for my General Connection seminar course for Ohio State. The banner that I chose has a brain with flowers on one side because I think it's important to consider the beauty in the mental health field and how beautiful it can be when you're actually helping others, especially when it comes to saving their lives. So this includes interesting facts about me as well as my portfolio purpose, and then I included a photo of myself, and it's a photo from graduation when I got my associate's degree, which was very important to me. Again, it includes my name, Rachel Shelton, and then how I'm a senior undergraduate student at The Ohio State University College of Social Work. And then I'm currently working on finishing my bachelor's degree. I will have it in the spring of 2026, so that's something that I'm excited about and ready to accomplish so that I can continue furthering my education later on as well. And then I have carefully designed this e-portfolio in hopes of being better understood by my professor as well as future faculty members and other students and anyone else who may read it, especially people that are in the social work field and anybody else that may be relevant to it. It includes information about my past experiences as a student as well as things about my personal life, certain skills that I have needed to develop within the social work practice, as well as future goals that I have for myself, which include getting my master's degree within 1 year of receiving my bachelor's degree, and then also receiving my doctorate degree in the future. And then my favorite quote is, "Your journey has molded you for your greater good, and it was exactly what it needed to be. Don't think that you've lost time. There is no shortcutting to life. It took each and every situation you've encountered to bring you to the now, and the now is right on time." And that's by Asha Tyson. And then it also discusses my inspirations, and that also includes my former supervisor at Rhodes State College, Patricia Hampshire, Dr. Patricia Hampshire. She actually created a position for me as a mental health peer advocate, so I do discuss that as well, and also helped me become part of Phi Theta Kappa's Honor Society for Rhodes State College, so that's something that I was very proud of in my work as well. And this is just my introduction page, so it's a little bit of information about me, and then the assignments that we were required to do were the connecting to communities, connecting to change, and then connecting to what matters. So this is my connecting to communities part of the portfolio, and it includes ways to connect with communities through professional social work experiences that I've had. And it also includes a paper that I wrote regarding just some of the experiences that I have had and things like skills that I've developed within the social work field, just as my time as a student here at OSU mostly. And then I also included 2 photographs from a gift that I received when I received my associate's degree from one of my other previous supervisors at Rhodes State College, Diane Haller. And it's a little seashell that she had sent me in an envelope, and it says, "You make a profound difference" on the card, which I really thought was very beautiful, especially for being a part of the field that we're in. And then also includes a nice little story that goes with the seashell. So I thought that was very important to include, as well as some of the awards and like memorabilia that I have from graduating, because I did have very many awards, which I was very, very proud of all of my accomplishments. Sorry. And then, so for my intentions for the portfolio was initially to complete the assignment, but I also really began to enjoy the artistic side of it, and then just being able to express myself throughout my portfolio pages as well. So that was pretty important to me for this. And then my intended audience for my entire portfolio would be probably my professor and then other students that are involved within the course, and then as well as possible future career perspectives within the social work field. And then, so back to my portfolio for connecting to communities. It's just a little bit of information about how I plan to connect myself within the community that I'm going to be working in, which will predominantly be mental health related issues as well as substance abuse, or people that have dealt with psychological abuse and things like that. So basically those are my knowledgeable areas, and I'm excited to become more fluent in my professionalism to be able to help others in my field. And then this is my connecting to change page, and I just thought it was a good little picture for sparking a change. I thought it was very cute, and it also includes a paper for connecting to change and how I would describe my ability to achieve my goals within my field, as well as how I've developed the changes that I have in my field, which I have faced a lot of barriers ultimately, but I have overcome each and every one of them just in different ways. And being a part of the social work field has really taught me that I'm gonna learn new ways to overcome different obstacles every time. So that's something that's been important to me. And then it also asked me to identify and explain the processes that I learned that I will carry into my future. And there's really been so many valuable experiences that I will carry into my future with me, but particularly the one where I was able to become a mental health peer advocate on campus for others, and both on and off campus. I was able to communicate with other students and kind of teach them about different issues with mental health, different common issues that people might not want to talk about all the time. We were able to provide them with hygiene kits and things like that. So it was just something that was very special to me, and I will always look back on and appreciate. And then what I would most want the viewer of my portfolio to understand would be my passion for the social work field, as well as being a helping professional. My story is important to share with others, especially those who are struggling with mental health related issues, especially those who also struggle with addiction, because of the fact that I'm also an individual who is in long-term recovery from substance use disorder. My passion for helping others comes from a very personal place in my own past of having no proper support, and my goal is to become a proper support system for others throughout my work in this field. And then my chosen assets that I have used for the purpose of this assignment, such as the papers that I included and then different photographs I included, were really just to show how much my field means to me. And again, this is the picture that I chose for the banner for the introduction, but this was the full picture, and that's another reason I used it twice, because I thought it was so important to see the full picture as a whole too. So, and then this is my Connecting to What Matters page, and it's basically describing my general education goals and different ways that I plan on accomplishing them. And really, the main way I can accomplish them is to just kind of stick with it. So, gotta roll with the punches in the field. That's just something that I have had to learn, and it's actually helped me a lot with my own coping skills. So, I think that'll help me better be able to assist others in the future as well. And then it says, what are some useful ways that I can accomplish my educational goals and use that same knowledge throughout my career as a future social worker? And then I would say my main connection between my assets and then the connection assignment itself would have been my lived experiences that I've had and just the different skills that I have developed over time. And then I also included the picture of me from graduation again, because that was something that really did matter to me, because I never planned on being able to finish college when I had initially started, and I'm very proud of myself for being able to stick with it as far as I have. So that's something that has mattered to me a great deal. And then especially finding myself within the social work field and having a passion for helping others has been very important to me as well. And then I chose each of these assets because they were all required for the assignment, but in doing so, I also learned a lot about myself, and then it also gave me a chance to truly explore the feelings that I have about being a part of the social work field. And it further solidified my decision to continue helping others, especially in terms of addiction and mental health. And then the feedback that I would like to receive in regards to my portfolio would kind of just be constructive criticism from others, and then just any input that they have regarding the work that I have shown here. And then one question that I would like to ask the classmates or anybody that is viewing my portfolio or video, I would like to ask, would you have liked to learn more about certain tools and techniques that are commonly used in the social work field? And then which ones would you like to learn most about? And that is all I have for my portfolio. I do have a next steps page as well, which will list my future steps in the social work field, as I said, to receive my bachelor's degree in the spring of 2026, and then receive my master's degree and hopefully my doctorate after that. And that's something I included sunflowers in the picture just because I kind of thought that it was a very nice way to end it. I thought it was pretty. And then I believe that is it. Thank you guys very much for viewing my portfolio with me, and thank you for taking the time to get to know me. Thank you.